Hey guys, good morning, I think. Nope, good afternoon, I take that back. Alright, so I've been seeing a lot of things online. If my hair looks all whacked out, I just got out of the shower. But anyways, there were a lot of things online talking about Russia, Germany, Ukraine, US, yada yada yada. Alright, so I am here to put that to rest for you guys. As you know, some of you may or may not know, but I am part Russian. So I do already have a sense of what is going on. It's not just because I'm part Russian, it's just because I am very in tune with what is going on, what I'm being told, what I'm being shown. And I don't want you guys to think like this is like another World War III thing going on. It's not, okay? It is totally not. However, the U.S., our leaders in the U.S. are not strong. They are weak. So it's actually making the U.S. I'm sorry, guys. It's driving me nuts. See how it just bulges out? I don't like that. It's making us look weak because the Biden administration, I'm sorry, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. This may or may not be on the public domain, and these are my thoughts and opinions only. Okay, so the Biden administration is weak. They don't know what they are doing. Okay, the U.S., as strong as we are military-wise, but we're not as strong as China. We're not as strong as Russia. And I think there's another country or something in between there. I think that might be North Korea or Iran or something else. But I think we're like fourth to seventh in the line of the power of the military, okay? Now, I think it was either China or Russia that are number one and number two, okay? So, I seen that Putin was also getting with China. Now, that could hit us a little harder over here because of Biden, the stupidity is just beyond words. Now, for the rest of you who do have a brain and know how to use it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys, I just call it out like I see it. The German government needs to stop what they're doing. They need to get their act together and not go back and forth, because they need the pipeline from Russia, because it's really where they get their sources from. I do my homework, you guys. Yes, I do. So they're involved as well. I do not see any war starting. Okay, I want to reassure you guys that I don't see it starting. I see Putin as one of these men that is going to show his power by threats. You know, kind of like, I don't want to say like threats, but kind of like showing his power and be like, this is what you're gonna get. Even worse, if you try this, or if you try to mess with Russia, this is what you're gonna get. You know, it's kind of like a pre-warning per se. And the U.S. government, we are weak. We are weak. We are weak. And I really don't want to say that, but we are. We truly are. And I came from a long line of my grandparents on both sides, even going back 14 generations of being in wars here and abroad, because my family, they were just all sprawled out. So I want to let you guys know that this is all just like a pre-warning, and I really don't understand what the whole thing is between Russia and Ukraine. I wish I knew, but I don't. I think there's more to under the surface than there is of anything else. Putin is very, very smart. One of the smartest men I have ever met besides Trump. Now, we had good relations with Putin when Trump was in office. Now that is reversed since Biden is in office. So if you guys think that Donald Trump was the worst president, I think you guys might need to reevaluate the situation. A lot of things just get pushed way too far, get thrown, I don't want to say get thrown, get pushed to the point of things being said, not to the point of, I'm trying to put this in a way you guys would understand. Oh my God. Hang on, guys. Okay. To the point you guys can understand this. Oh my gosh. I am really trying to think with everything. Putin's hard, I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say he's not, because he is. He's a badass. And by God, I wish we had that kind of leader here in the U.S. Hopefully Trump will win the next election and we can get back on track and become allies with Russia as well. But with Germany, the leaders of Germany need to get their shit together. Because they're in this as well. It's not just the USA, Russia, and now you got China involved. I don't want to say fully China involved, but they are the allies to Russia now. So the German government needs to get their head out of their ass and start thinking before they say anything. And I can't say that because my family is from Germany and I am German. And still to this day, I still have family in Germany. So, and I'm sure the German people are like, what the hell's going on here? Like, we thought we were cool with Russia. But I just came on here, like I'm ranting and raving because everything is all over social media about this whole thing. Like I really don't get what all of this is really fully about. Like it's some sources will say it's this, some will say it had to do with a pipeline, some would say it had to do. I'm like, make up your mind. What is it really about? And all of this stuff is not gonna cause a war, you guys. It's just gonna be a scare tactic on Russia's part. And therefore, that's why Putin met up with China. It's a scare tactic. So I just don't want people to be afraid. But I'm just going to do a little bit of a reading for you guys since I already did my ranting and raving on everything. Alright, I'm just going to get these shuffled. What is the outcome going to be with this whole Russia situation with the U.S.? What is the whole outcome with Russia going to be with the U.S.? What is the outcome between Russia and the U.S.? What is the outcome between Russia and the U.S.? Sorry guys, just had to well, it's not looking good, but there's not going to be any war, but there will be a cutoff. If we have anything coming from Russia, I'm seeing that being cut off. Russia's going to be like, I don't want nothing to do with you guys anymore. We're done. And who are we to blame? Biden. Because his mouth does this, but he doesn't know how to zip it. He doesn't know how to talk. Like a leader. He's got no brain. I'm sorry. He just doesn't. So I got the Page of Cups. So if anything happens to the U.S., with prices going up and everything else, you only have one person to blame, and that's Biden. I got the Moon. So Russia's going to be doing this behind the U.S.'s back, which will leave the U.S. Sorry guys, he's playing with his toys. Wyatt, no! Which will leave the U.S. fighting for what we need and then money. I think we owe Russia money anyways. Hang on. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Let me do Russia and Germany. What's the result of Russia and Germany? What's the result with Russia and Germany? The sun. Some things are going to be revealed. Russia and Germany. Okay, we got good and not so good cards. So with Russia and Germany, okay, so you have the Seven of Cups, but you got like good and then bad things. It's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is the relationship between Germany and Russia. It's always a back and forth, back and forth. And this is due to this situation. Looks like people are taking up arms, or will have to, or maybe kind of contemplating conflict. There's going to be so much conflict. Someone is going to be sitting in the chair thinking, okay, what the fuck did I do? And this is the head of the state. And this is a man. It's not a woman. This is a man. It's not looking good. What about Russia and Ukraine? Russia and Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine, please. Russia and Ukraine. All right. Russia and Ukraine. The world. We got the world. Let me see what comes after it. Russia and Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine. What will the outcome be for Russia and Ukraine? This one wanted to come out. Okay. Coins. What is the outcome going to be with Ukraine and Germany? Ukraine and Russia. So we already got the U.S. and Germany going to be, after all of this is done, they're just going to have bad relations with Russia until they can get somebody in the office to fix that situation and get rid of the people that have already caused all of this mess. All of their mess, I should say. Let's see. Ukraine, please. Ukraine and Russia. Got the death card. 7 of clubs. 9 of swords. And then the 10 of cups. Okay, so with Ukraine, it's gonna be like a tilt-a-whirl. You know how it just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is exactly what this is between Ukraine and Russia. But all in the end of all of this is nothing but neighborly love, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Um, I am just seeing like threats and um I am seeing some war between Ukraine and Russia. That's for sure. But to the point where, I mean, obviously people will die, but I'm not seeing Ukraine is going to back down. Like, they're not. But in the end, Russia will realize how strong Ukraine is, even though they don't have that many people, and they will be respected fully by Putin. And for me, getting from all of this is they're just going to be like really good neighbors, good countries. And I know what it was about. Spirit just told me it was about Russia wanting to take over Ukraine again. That's what it was about. Or that's what it is about. Not was. It is about Russia taking over Ukraine and making it back to this huge empire of what it used to be. But it's not going to happen. And the world is seeing everything unfold little by little by little by little. And it will be televised. It will be in the papers. It will be online. Everything will just be there. But in the end, it's just it. They will just be neighborly, be friendly. Okay. I don't even know the president or whoever's running Ukraine. I don't know. Should have checked on that. Oh, so I got the strength card. Yeah. So it's talking about Ukraine and Russia. There's the strength card. So yeah. So after everything is just gonna go over and over and over again, they're just gonna be everything's gonna be done. Like, okay, you're not gonna get Ukraine back, Russia. You're not gonna get it. But the U.S. and Germany have messed up their relationship with Russia badly. Like I said, I'm seeing that the U.S. owes Russia. Well, we obviously owe China money as well. But it's like, it's the, the Democrats, the Biden administration doesn't get that you just can't keep borrowing and not learn how to give back. You just can't do that. You have to be self-reliant on your own. So let me show you the cards, you guys. Okay. So the top row is the US, second row is Germany, and the third row is Ukraine. Just to All right, you guys. So there you go. If you guys have any questions or anything, just leave them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. All right, guys. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and God bless.